going on YouTube? Another episode of the Friday Vape Club, and you are here with Squiddly Tris. Today we're looking at mechanical squonker, the Driptech-DS by 528 Customs. This is fucking gorgeous. Let's have a quick vape. Oh, so yeah, the 528 Customs Driptech-DS by Defiant Designs. I've got it topped with the Recoil Rebel. Little update about this Recoil Rebel. A little secret for you. This is a great little RDA for squonking. So, kind of slammed it in the last video. I thought it's probably not worth the money if you're using it just as a dripper. As a squonker, this thing fucking rocks. That little Ultim ring just helps this not leak when you squonk. You can just push, nothing. It's fantastic. Alright, so the Driptech-DS by Defiant Designs and 528 Customs. So let's have a fucking looky-loo. So here we have our Driptech-DS by Defiant Designs and 528 Customs. It is a solid piece of alley. You get the dual batteries down this side and your squonk bottle is on this side. Your fire button is up the top and it is nice and it's not clicky, it's just nice and springy. It's a very springy button. This is your 510 connection. Look, I don't know if it's spring loaded or not. It's very stiff. I've had no issues with any atomizers, no leaking, nothing like that. Gold plated, which is nice to see. You do have a serial number on the back, so each one of these has been serialized, and I've got number 211. Alrighty, on the bottom, this is your screw for your bottle and your two battery screws there. So let's take this apart. Out the bottle comes. Let's take a look at this bottle. So this bottle, it's quite nice. It holds about 8 mils, I believe. I've been putting around about 7 or 8 in there. I don't fill it all the way up to the top. You've got this stainless tubing down the middle. Now I really like this because if you squeeze too much, it's not gonna flatten that tube, which is I think a cool little feature. It does have an O-ring on the top and a proprietary system for installing. When you are filling this bottle, fill it up before you screw the top back on. Give it a bit of a squeeze. Just press that in like so, and you get no spillage. Although I have got a little bit of spillage. And then that literally just slides up on the inside, which you probably can't see, but yeah, she just drops in like that. And then you screw this down. All right, this is your battery compartment. So let's just unscrew these. All right, so what I did want to mention briefly is just to make sure that you do have your negative side down with your batteries, because as you screw these on, if you put this end on here, it's not gonna make a connection. This is what touches the negative side of your battery. So just make sure that you do the right thing and you put them in positive end up with your negative end down the bottom, so you do make a bit of a connection with your batteries. And when you screw these in, and they're a little bit hard, don't worry about that. Make sure that you don't tighten them down too much. And the thing I like most about these batteries is it does have your battery orientation on here, so you can see both negative ends up this way. This just slides off like so, and it is held in place with a couple of magnets, which is good to see. Slide your batteries out, and that's it in a nutshell. That is your DS. Bit of a fingerprint magnet, so we'll say that. Apologies, it should be a little bit cleaner. But yeah, nothing much to it. Inside the box, you do receive another spare bottle. You do get a cool little grub screw screwdriver for taking this thing apart. You do get a bag of spare O-rings for the inside internals, a couple of the longer grub screws, and you do get a spring for your switch. You do get some of these little unicorn tips, and inside the packet you do get a manual of sorts. So how this comes, this all sort of slots in here like this. I'm pretty sure they were in there. Everything was packed inside the mod with your nice little Driptech-DS on the front. This is the packaging, very simple. We got designed in the USA, nothing on the sides. It says here, this device is not intended for use with nicotine. What? Anyway, and on the back, you've got the little Goon logo, or 528 Custom logo, and made in China. That is your Driptech-DS by 528 Customs and Defiant Design. Sorry to interrupt this video, but there are a couple of things I wanted to talk about. With a mechanical device, please make sure you understand Ohm's law. Ohm's law is very simple once you get the hang of it, because there are multiple equations and it's basically working out the same thing. So to work out if the build that you've got is safe for your batteries, you need to know a couple of things. First, you run off the volts of your battery, and I recommend using 4.2 volts, which is a fully charged battery, as opposed to most people who use a 3.7 to work out their calculations. So we know that your battery is going to be 4.2 volts. You need to know the amperage of your battery, or your safe vaping limit for your battery. I've got Sony VTC 5As and I'm working out about a rough 25 CDR for those batteries. Because this is a parallel box mod, I'm going to be safe to work within double my CDR of a single battery. So that is around about 50 amps continuous discharge ratings. You're also going to need an ohms tester to work out how much resistance your coils are putting out. You do need to do a little bit of calculations and some fucking maths here. And if you're like me, you weren't that smart at maths, so get yourself a vape calculator. They're pretty simple, you can get some pretty good apps, but I'm going to do this manually. Alright, so you need to know your resistance of your coils. This is a 0.15 dual coil build. To calculate if I'm going to be in the safe limits or the amps, I divide 4.2 volts divided by my resistance, which is 0.15. That's going to equal 28 amps. So I'm drawing 28 amps from my batteries because it's dual parallel and they're 25 amp rated. I've got 50 amps to work with, so I'm well within that limit. So, thinking vape, I needed that thinking vape. I do have some dual nichrome coils in here from Geek Vape. They're a 26 dual core with a 36 wrap on the outside, pre-made, really cheap. Got them from an online store because I really can't be fucked with dealing with wrapping my own coils and making my own coils. So yeah, that's what I've got in here. They come out to about 0.15, so this build is perfectly safe for the batteries that I've got in here. And yeah, it's a good little device. Pros and cons. What do I like about it? I like the look of it. I like how it's ergonomic. It's quite small. It does fit in your hand quite nice. I was very skeptical of the button up the top here at first, but the more that I use it, the more that I like it. I kind of think it's really nice and ergonomic. You need to sort of vape with your pinky under here. So as you push this, it doesn't slip out your hand, because I have dropped this the first time that I used it. But it sets your fingers off quite nicely for a squonk with your pinky, with your pinky, you fucking idiot. So it does set you up nicely for squonking with your ring finger. I like the fact that you can take your bottle out without having to remove your batteries. Very cool. What else? Nice 510, looks good. It's mechanical, like there's no chip in it, so you don't really have to worry about a chip, or if your chip fires, it just creates a circuit with your batteries to your atomizer, and boom, away you go. Like there's nothing really to it. Cons wise, the only con that I can see with this, or that I have with this, is the proprietary bottle. This bottle is not super squishy. It's sort of firm. It reminds me of your regular unicorn drip bottles that you get. So yeah, it can make it quite difficult to squonk from time to time. I would like to see a different bottle if you can, but I just found out that they no longer make these. So I'm hoping that China, and look, this is the only time I'm going to say this, but I hope China does come out with a clone of these bottles, because I would like some more bottles now that they don't make the DS anymore. 528 Customs, what the fuck were you thinking? Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. A great little dual mechanical 18650 parallel box squonker. Yeah. Fucking good shit. Need to put some fresh batteries in it. It's not hitting as hard as I like. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. If you found this entertaining and you liked the video, please subscribe for more. And like always, keep it cloudy, YouTube. Keep it cloudy. I'm gonna fucking vape. I think I'm done. Yeah, done. Done ski. Need some fresh batteries though.